Two-spirit is a Native American terminology referring to gender. Individuals who are able to master both gender roles were considered to be two-spirit.
Having mastery of both masculine and feminine roles, the Two-Spirit was revered in their communities. Within a community where this traditional view of gender persists, the Two-Spirit were viewed as
The healers, visionaries, prophets, spiritual guides, and teachers.
Blessed am I, because I had many teachers that came along my path. My true name has not been divulged to me as of yet. There's a ceremony in which the spirit gives a name, a medicine man gets told a name. It's a ceremony the Native Americans name claim. For myself, I live in a strange land. It's not strange in the sense where there's nothing new under the sun. We've had to deal with this for a lot of years. It's not common for maybe someone born of male persuasion to wear female clothes, but there are people out there that do it. A lot of times I would have to do this behind closed doors, and there wasn't a venue or an option to do that. Slowly but surely I come out, and now it's like, this is comfortable for me, and I want it to be comfortable for people around me, so I want to be sensitive to everybody around my circle of influence.
In communities where the Two-Spirit were accepted, these individuals were seen as agents of change.
Okay, and again, so the third gender, they have these spiritual connections that a lot of us can't relate to. But they were able to take the messages as such from the Creator and the spiritual ceremony to help assist everybody in whatever they were asked to help with.
If we think about the ways that gender are expressed, right, in terms of religion, even in terms of metaphor, in terms of art, classic image, right, of Adam and Eve. But what you have in the representation of male and female is not, what you have is a picture of sort of what people think of as the binary. You don't actually have an accurate representation of what actual human genders are. That would be a much larger picture. You would have many more types of people, many more types of bodies in an image that was actually out to represent the actual variability. in general, there's some recognition of third genders, but it's usually within very small cultures. So in some Native American traditions, you'll find something that's referred to as either a two-spirit, which is the term that's used now. Sometimes in scholarship it's referred to as Berdash. And sometimes it's referred to as a gender, and other times it's often referred to as more of an orientation. So it would have been, males who partner with males, but in a lot of cases that's determined because the person is portraying a female or feminine role within that community.
Western religious dispositions have sought to give context to those outside of the traditional gender binaries.
So again, when you look at today's society and you hear that gay, lesbian, all the other words that are used to identify these people, all of a sudden again they're pigeonholed, they might be looked at different.
It was not until 1973 that the American Psychological Association declassified homosexuality as disease in its nomenclature.
Well, it's like, yeah, I think that's it. I think it's that balance, and the respect thing I think is a given, but I think part of the miss in society, the respect thing isn't even addressed because it's pigeonholed.